Well, greetings, dear ones. We are very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. And so, as always, we are generating forms of light transmissions, sending it straight into your heart space. And this involves your entire energy, your aura, everything about you, mind, body, spirit, and soul integration. So just take a moment where you're breathing deeply, fully in the diaphragm, and then release. And what we're doing with this particular transmission is assisting you in releasing that which you really prefer not to carry with you into the next year of 2020, which sounds to be, even by the sound of its name, 2020, to be quite an exciting time, and we promise you it will be. And so would you like right now, please, and we invite you to think of that year in terms of absolutely beautiful, really wonderful things manifesting for you, your family, your community, your town, your region, your whole country, and the whole planet. Just make a determination right now, hold that intention that you're going to manifest beautiful things, and so will millions of other people. That the energies coming in will be fully used by you and engaged in by you and others in ways that assist in healing, that assist in evolvement, and assist in you're realizing the beauty, the joy of this earth life that you came into some years ago. Now, they're just going to work with your energies for a moment, and we're going to ask that those belief systems, and belief systems are ideas that you took on, they're not yours. We're going to ask them to come forward, those that are holding you back. First of all, in your mental, emotional life, how you view yourself, how you view your life, how you feel about yourself. This has to do with your self-esteem, has to do with whether you feel life has been hard on you, or you're a lucky person or an unlucky person. You know how people will carry those beliefs with them. So we're just calling that forward right now. In terms of your physical health, your financial abundance, your relationships to others as well as with yourself and with this whole planet, this whole universe. And how you feel about your life path, your path of evolvement, your place on the earth, what you've been learning, what you've been letting go of, how you've been healing. All of that, we're just calling that forward right now. And we're asking those beliefs that have been blocking you, those bits of trauma that have been holding you back out of fear, self-protection, or simply old walls set up because you took a vow, a promise at some point that you would set up a particular restriction in your energies to deny yourself certain things. Might have been the love of another person, might have been the opportunity to have wonderful loving animals or children or plants in your life, might have been the opportunity to do work that you really love rather than something that felt like a constant form of self-negation and self-sacrifice. Might have been that you swore off receiving money, particularly in abundant forms, or you swore off sexuality or independence, individuality. Can you just set all that forward, whether you know what it is or not? Get this feeling you have right now when you feel you're really blocked somehow. Something's just holding you back. It's just sort of, what is wrong? I can't ever seem to find the right sort of life partner, or I can't seem to earn past this amount per month or per year, or I can't seem to really connect with friends who love and value and support me, and it's hard for me to trust, or it's hard for me to be thankful. Whatever it is, whatever those blocks are, you might not know what all of the blockages are. That's all right. Bring them forward. Bring forward that feeling of frustration right now, if you would like, if that's going to help. You don't need to name exactly what the barrier is. Just bring forward the feeling that something is stopping you. We're just going to work with that, calling in your beautiful spirit team of guides, angels, higher self. Any higher guide you wish to have assist you, see them coming to you now as a beautiful light being, touching our heart space, touching the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, moving things. All right, we're seeing a lot of blockages in the first lower three chakras and the lower 3 or 4 energy centers. We're just going to move that. Can you open up, please? Yes, good. Can you just open up to higher light? Can you release all this old self-protective fear, the rage, the grief, the disbelief, that horrible things have happened to you. Many of you were slaves or ill-treated servants in other lives. Now, lives go in every direction. Some have taken place in the future, some now, and some in what you call the past. So just looking at everything in all directions of time. And we're moving out those blockages that have been very stubbornly holding you back. Perhaps you made a vow at some point to keep them in place. Place all of that right now in the transmuting and transformative flame of Saint Germain, that beautiful violet flame. See all these agreements, whatever they are, you don't need to know what they are, flowing out of you. These include old soul agreements to people whom you've known in other lives, and you're still sort of stuck in that. You're still held back by it. If you feel held back in your physical health, can't seem to release that 20 or 30 pounds that's really annoying you, or might only be 8 or 10 pounds, throw all that into that transmuting flame and say to your subconscious, it is safe to release these blockages now. I command that you release them. I love and accept you as you are, but I also require that you move forward and evolve in this sense. So we're still moving these energies, dear ones, still pouring light through you. You might see it as a stream of divine, sparkling golden light or silver light. It's the light, you might say, of Father or Mother, Creator, God, Goddess, just pouring through you. Release everything into that stream you can't deal with anymore, you can't carry anymore. And a lot of that's going to have to do with these feelings of, I don't know why I have these particular nightmares, why I'm held back in this particular area. That's all right. Pour it in. You don't have to know everything going on. Just pour it into that beautiful stream of light. And it's going to flow away from you, and as it does so, it is returning to unmanifest energy. It can't bother you anymore. Are you willing to release all the old vows and oaths, all the old soul contracts, commitments to groups, individuals, ideas, principles that no longer suit your higher good, if indeed they ever did? Are you willing to release that now? If you are, just say yes and just pour that forth. See that flying out of you, going into this beautiful transmuting flame of Saint Germain. Your higher self is assisting you, and all of us in the collective are assisting you as well. Just pour that forth. You're releasing everything no longer for your higher good, and you're readying for these next 3 or 4 years, which are going to be very powerful indeed. So just allow that. We want to work with you. We'll work with you in your sleep state if you would like. If you would like that, just say yes now. And your higher self and all of us will work with you to help you to integrate these new energies pouring in. They can be rather demanding. They're working with you on a cellular level as well as a mental, emotional, and etheric level. And they're asking that everything that doesn't fit this new higher vibration be released. Now, for some of you, that will be a bit scary. Some of you run toward it very eagerly. It depends very often how much trauma you hold in the body. And this is well beyond what the logical mind is able to grasp. So understand that when you give over permission to your higher self to work on you, to heal you, to help you to integrate these higher energies in a positive way, to help you move beyond that which is holding you back, you're basically saying, I want to integrate all this beautiful, new, brilliant light. I want to bring in all of this beautiful higher energy so that it blends naturally and joyfully with who I am and where I am and what I'm becoming, very quickly becoming. And it isn't so that it all has to be rough, you know. It doesn't all have to be a matter of suffering and you're crying and you're sort of trying to get rid of old trauma. Say to that angry feeling or that sad or lost feeling, that feeling of being bereft of whatever it is, friends, family, funds, good health, whatever it is that you feel to be sort of out of at the moment, say to it, I love and accept you. I absolutely love and accept you. And I'm not going to scold you. I'm not going to say, why aren't you doing better? Why aren't you more? Why aren't you enough? I'm just going to say you are enough. You're wonderful. And what you're saying then, dear ones, is you're saying to your own inner self, I love and accept you exactly as you are. And this is what the inner child desperately needs to hear. And then they're on your side. They're not constantly tugging on your arm and showing you painful realities to try to get your attention. They're just saying, oh, we're loved. We're accepted, even with these wounds. So I think it might be safe to heal them now. So we're just sending a great deal of love, reassurance into the heart space. Can you let go of the need to worry, to feel anxious, to be bothered by holiday traffic? If you feel the expenses of this time of year are a bit much, see what you can release. It's not about the money so much. It's about what sort of requirements are you making of yourself that are unnecessary, and simply putting a pressure upon you that is not really who you are. It's just what you feel you have to do. So remember, if you're going to give, please give very, very joyfully and include yourself on that giving list. And remember that you're here to allow many good things to flow through you, many beautiful circumstances, energies, events, ideas, realizations, understandings, higher wisdom, higher knowing. And that as you integrate further with your soul in this beautiful journey, you'll see all that that beautiful being has to offer you, and the realizations will sort of bubble up from within, and they'll be there for you, dear one, as your higher self. And your beautiful guides and angels are always there for you, and all of us as well. And so we send much love, dear ones. We'll continue with this energy work for as long as you are open to that. We send many blessings. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. This is Caroline Oceana Ryan. If you'd like to know more about the collective's work, please go to my website, carolineoceanaryan.com, and look into channeling sessions or books or meditations. The message to Lightworkers, completely free. You can sign up to receive that every week. The abundance call we have every second and fourth Wednesday of the month, completely free. You know, there's a lot you can partake in that will really lift your energies, as well as the energy work done in these videos. So many holiday blessings, much love, and thank you so much for being on the earth at this crucial time. Namaste.